Last poking on.
I mean, like, I don't know, man. This is 3 LP already. This one's 1. This one's 1. This one's 1. We have the one with 2. Meow, 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 meow. I don't think there's anything I really care about specifically on here. So I guess we'll just take the chance to whatever it spawns. Still, dude, thanks for the 9-month Prime Marino. I'm sure he'll keep it up. Well, yeah, if there's enough Viagra. Then it should be just fine. What, are you playing as well still? Clearly not, just not malicious. I'd say it's something that he doesn't naturally notice. I think it's something he doesn't notice or bother him much. It doesn't, like, giga piss me off either or something, right? Like, I'm sure I have my vices as well. But, you know, the kitchen's one of them. But I like to keep a little clean. Because the thing with the kitchen, and like, I noticed it, I think when I, like, got a little pissed off about it, there was, like, probably like a month ago, or like maybe 3 weeks ago, there was a moment when he was eating, I don't know, he had some chocolate dessert, and like he literally dropped some chocolate on the ground, that like near the sink area, that just like sat there for like 2-3 days. Like kind of just like mushed on the floor, like that kind of thing. And what's going on? Oh, I didn't realize there was a skull guy. And I walked in, or maybe it was like the next day or the morning. I don't know what it was. Okay, maybe 3 days is an exaggeration. But either way, it was just like sitting on the floor there. And I walked in, and Mr. Cat was fucking eating it off the floor. Mr. Cat has diabetes, right? And I was like, okay, dude. I was like, this is just like, this can't be a thing. Like, this is fucked up. Not to mention, like, anything else harmful that might, like, drop on the floor and that they eat, but, like, diabetic cat eating chocolate, probably not a good idea, right? Domestic drama? No, there was no drama. I actually didn't end up saying anything in the moment to him. We just, like, talked about it later. Bro, I cannot stress how drama-free this house is. Like, Mr. Rob and I are, like, the least drama people. Like, these conversations just end up being, like, a bro talk. Like, the conversation yesterday about keeping the kitchen clean, like, lasted maybe 30 seconds. He's like, yeah, no problem. I was like, oh, yeah, cool, you know, like, I don't want to make, like, this a big thing. It's just, you know, pay for the cleaning, ladies. He's like, yeah, man, it's all good. I was like, cool, all right. I was like, I'm not mad or anything. He's like, yeah, me neither. I was like, okay, that's how gay sex. He's like, okay, cool. Is chocolate as bad for cats as it is for dogs? I don't think as bad, but I'm sure it's not good. And again, diabetic cat, right? So. Diabetic cat is the bigger worry for me. Well, like, just who knows what else there's been, you know. We all have our quirks. We do, for sure. I'm sure I have some that are annoying as well. I'm curious what they would be, because I'm otherwise perfect, but surely I have some too. Let me think. I definitely leave all, like, my dishes and... Being bald, I mean, he's bald too. I definitely leave all, like, my dishes and things like that that I use throughout the stream day just on the counter, and I clean them up the next morning, so that might be annoying. Just because I'm not going to fucking do that midstream, right? But I don't, like, at the end of the day, I don't put the stuff away in the dishwasher. That's, like, a next morning kind of thing. And then sometimes he wakes up before I do for Mr. Cat stuff, and he probably, like, gets annoyed because he has to move it aside to make his coffee and stuff. What else do I do? That's maybe annoying. Listen to my iPad fairly loudly in the kitchen when I'm, like, eating breakfast and stuff. It's probably heard in the house. Which is probably not a big deal, but I'm usually the one awake first. So if he's probably trying to sleep a bit, like, it's probably a little inconsiderate of me. I could probably turn it down a bit. It's not, like, giga loud, but, you know, like, I have a very, like, open concept house, so sound carries very easily in here. Cats? What about the cats? Mr. Rob loves the cats. Cats are not a point of contention. Bro, I mean, you guys see him literally all the time. He comes over and pets the cats whenever he comes up and down the stairs here. And like when he goes to bed, he comes and pets them and shit. No headphones when you watch porn? No, I'm a little more considerate than that. I think it'd be really funny though one time to just like absolutely blast porn and just like jerk off and then just come downstairs 20 minutes later knowing he heard everything and just like act completely normally. Really funny. Like, yeah, watch anything good? I was like, yeah, I was alright. Don't like being cornered there. Oh, they're dead. Ooh, that hurt. Fuck. I don't have any ward in that moment either. There's some like scary attacks in here, like a massive a massive linear beam in this tight hallway. Fuck that, dude. I wonder if he turns slowly, because I don't know how the hell melee would deal with that easily. Actually did some damn. Sure, yeah, so someone always has some stuff you do differently and don't quite agree on. Yeah, for sure. It's, like, that's normal. I mean, people have that with their spouses and stuff, you know, for sure. Completely human. In fact, it'd be kind of creepy if, like, you agree on every small thing with somebody. I think that's probably even weirder than, like, having those disagreements. Your threat has been That's a very large area. Necrotic hurts? Yeah. I mean... well capped, but yeah, shit hurts. I mean, that beam just... I don't remember that beam doing that much damage yesterday. But then again, Josh was usually in there just eating it to the face while I just... pew, 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 off screen. Don't be afraid, it's called love. The gayest of love.
Yes.
It was a documentary on plumbers. Can you believe this person needed a pipe laid 3 times? Sub goal, UV light on me. It's just milk around my mouth, chat. What's up, Drew? How you doing, brother? You seen that new scene with Riley Reid, chat? Everyone knows Riley Reid is retired, okay? Because of the big fucking drama. Like 3 months ago or whatever. God. Keep up with your pornographic actors and actresses. UV light on my bed? Yeah, it's just milk. What's up, Grizzly? No invitation when you watch porn? I don't even know how to respond to that. No. I thought she had a baby. There's just some drama of her, like, yeah, posting that she was, like, pregnant and, like, trying to live a normal life. And then, obviously, everybody hounded her for being a hoe. And then the inevitable modern age discussion of sex workers versus opposing peoples kicked in for like 3 days on Twitter. 12 vitality. But the dodge rating, yo. Reduce bonus damage taken from critical strikes. Fuck that a bit, I guess. What is this? Irun's Penance. Cold. I swear to God, there's like more one-handed unique or legendary swords in this game than literally anything else. I'll throw a Weaver's Rune at that. Look, it's kind of heckin' bonkers.
Take care.
Today we hunt Sloot, the greatest game of all. Are you talking about former pornographic actress Riley Reid?
Yes.
Brunt of frequent humor whilst My early days in BDG of getting Riley reeded whenever the boss would like one-tap the tanks and stuff. Shit would light up like a CSI cold opening. Dude, fucking Horatio himself would come in. I shared it with a friend of mine for like 7 years now. The worst thing that's happened is he threw my cereal out on accident. Yeah. I think the only time Mr. Rob and I have like actually scuffled and like both gotten like irritated with each other was, and by I think I mean it was the only time because I remember it, is when Enshrouded first came out. And it's when Terry was still our friend, and we were doing Enshrouded for Bruv Night with like 6 of us. And it was like Terry was there, Spencer, Mr. Rob, Kala, myself, and Josh. And there was a situation where like what was going on? I wanted to go do stuff, and Mr. Rob was building that like weird ass sex dungeon. Do you guys remember that? That like underground grotto. And he was just like holding up, and I like lost my cool because I was drunk and shit. And I was like, "Are we fucking going?" Blah blah blah. And then like literally like 5 minutes later, I got up when he was like AFK, and I was like, "Hey man, sorry about that." He's like, "No, I'm sorry too." And like we literally like had a hug, and then that was it. that was the height of the drama ever with Mr. Rob. Oh, this is T5 LRS. Shit, dude. I mean, what to put on here then? Certainly not armor. We could just put dodge rating on there. Or health. Or hybrid health. Health and percent increased health. Is it worth losing 146 dodge for this, though? Yeah, 7% dodge. I don't think I could do that, dude. I don't think I could do that, man. It's a shame. Everything else is good, but see you before I overthink it. Okay, this is Weaver. Cold res movement speed. I'll throw on more at it. Okay, it's dead.
Yes. Take care.
Something went wrong? I don't think it was stream elements. The thing is, chat, we have like 4 different bots in the stream, and a bunch of them have like duplicating commands that Mythision has, and I just CBA going around all of them. Why does Cora know all these porn stars? Polish people, man, I swear to God. Mr. Rob, die. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, look, a one-handed sword. I'm fucking shocked, dude.
Easy. Too easy.
I'm fucking shocked.
Not happening.
About the sex dungeon and finish the story? I did. I literally just finished the story 3 minutes ago. It's just, I said the word sex and your brain bricked up. And then started thinking about porn stars and you ignored the rest of the story. The dungeon itself, is it finished? Yes, it was finished. It's somewhere in a enshrouded save file from 2 years ago? I don't know, maybe. Something like that. Meow, 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 meow. That necrotic effect on the ground is actually very hard to see. The big circle that guy did. I was just expecting him to do an AoE and just kind of caught the bear outside of it in terms of making out where the edges were. Ha ha ha. And Stratted, you had me going there? What do you mean? What do you mean, stricken?
Not happening.
Oh, a wand. I'm getting so much good stuff from me today. Let's see what this egg turned into. Let's see if the egg is blessed for Easter. Turned into a mage relic. What happened in the sex dungeon, though? You know, it wasn't like the kind of sex dungeon you guys were thinking about. It was like a, I'd say it was more akin to a, like serial killer sex dungeon. So yeah, shrine one. I was expecting an IRL sex dungeon. Oh, we have one of those in the house, yeah. All my life, I've searched the sky looking for these porn stars. Never found one. It's because you usually have to look down below, my young son. Or within. Height. These wise words have come from Ted's son. Those are the best kind? Are you on a list, Stricken? You need to be on a list?
That was close.
Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, I'm just like in general, honestly, not a very, I mean, anybody who's been in the stream a long time knows. I'm not like a very, it takes a lot to like make me actually mad, and you wouldn't like me when I'm angry. And I'm just not a confrontational person. I don't enjoy conflict and stuff, probably to a fault. Like, to the point that I have a tough time telling people no in situations that I should probably be telling them no, especially in my younger days. Now that I've, like, matured a bit, I have, like, a little easier time doing it, but I just, like, hate upsetting people, and I was like, yeah. So it's not easy for me to say no to some things. But just in general, like, I'm just not a confrontational person. I don't like conflict and drama and stuff. I just want to chill and play some video games. And I think some of that stuff I've adopted from my mother. And, like, anxiety and, like, not wanting to have to, like, phone call for, like, services and, like, call the dentist. Like, as soon as more stuff became available online more, thank God, having to speak to people on the phone is great. But, like, to this day, my mom still, like, sometimes makes me call shit for her. Because she just, like, doesn't like dealing with people on the phone. She also doesn't speak English as well. I mean, she speaks English well enough, you guys have heard, but still got, like, an accent and stuff. Another eggy. Sure. Let's see what happens. Thal makes phone calls in 2025? I mean, places you need a service from that don't have an online option for it. Like, if I book a dentist appointment, they don't have, like, an online thing I gotta call in. Usually. Some of these like more common businesses have adopted all. Like my doctor's office in the past few months has like online booking now for appointments and stuff, which is nice. Which to be fair, I actually still haven't used it. Just got so used to calling all the time. Fucking bears. Heckin' bears, dude. Mayhaps a lizard shrine? I don't know, just happened there. What was that random ass loot explosion there? Shrine of Souls. Not to be confused with Shrine of Holes.
They won't forget.
I'm sure Cora knows it up. His porn-addled brain.
Go to the corner.
Okay. 1 second, we'll catch up. Pyromancer's Shrine. Looking for a lizard shrine, yo. Shrine of Chaos. These shrine maps are obscene, dude. What is this? Squirrel Stampede. There's a skull guy here. Let's take care of that first, I guess. I hate not being able to see when I'm shooting it. Is it dead? It's dead. Squirrel Stampede! That just reminded me. I went through a lot of whiskey these past couple days. I should have a day off this week. I don't know. Because I'm enjoying LE and there's like limited time for LE before Expedition 33 if I want to play Expedition 33 on time. But I have time in the mornings. But either way, I need to go to the liquor store. What you can now pay. I don't know if you guys heard when I said last time I went for a liquor run like a month and a half, 2 months ago. I could pay for them with my Aeroplan points now.
That was close.
Here at the LCBO in Ontario. So all my like whiskey and shit for the 2 months last time I went cost me $2. Oh my god, it's a lizard shrine. I didn't even fucking notice. I'm just clicking randomly. Alright, Giga Lizard we found yesterday too. Alrighty then. Can't wait to go through my bags right now. I want to take a few shots. God, you have no idea, dude. Can't wait for more alcohol. To be honest, I'd be fine to have some drinks this evening. I feel much like better and more perked up and stuff than I was yesterday. Substantially. I don't know, man. I couldn't like yesterday was rough, dude. Thank you for whoever bared through like 80% of that stream. I just like couldn't wake up. Coffee wasn't doing anything. Hydration wasn't doing anything. At like 1:30, before we cranked the drinking rules, I was straight up.
Might have to drop something.
On the verge of going, okay, I think I'm gonna turn in for the night because I was like just zombie mode and shit. So it was either that or get aggressively drunk. So well, here we are. Still somehow. So is it long weekend forever? Like, do you guys have tomorrow off? What is that holiday? I know Friday's usually off, but I think Monday's like a kind of work-dependent thing, no? Place to place. Friday and Monday in the UK? Okay, so I'll probably have some drinks today. Alright, you guys talked me into it. God damn it, dude. Tomorrow's still national holiday here, okay. Have you considered PEP, also known as speed? I mean, I have the need for speed.
Not
Snort,
happening.
snort. know, for how much I joke about like drugs and shit, I don't think I would ever. I've been offered. I mean, a lot of us have. I've been had the opportunity and offered cocaine so many times, and more, especially in university. There's certainly some people in with a bad crowd back then. I just like never had a desire, never had an interest. We talked about like weed yesterday too. I'm just not really into like getting high on it. Drinking, yes, because drinking was kind of like instilled upon me at a young age, especially as an Eastern European. It was just like a very, I don't know, much more commonplace there. My dad's a drinker, so. But drugs, I don't know, it's not never been my interest. I've never had like an amazing experience getting high with weed. I can probably still count on one hand the amount of times I've gotten high. Okay, maybe two hands. Maybe two hands from 700 people, but that's a bit much. Aren't there like a bit of I had like a friend in high school. His name was Black Cam because he was black. That was literally like, that's what he referred to as himself. That's what everyone called him, Black Cam. Because we had a friend that was white named Cam as well, so he was just Black Cam. Anyways, and I became really good friends with him for a while, and he was very into the smoking. So I went through like a little bit of a phase with that, but we're talking like a couple of weeks kind of thing, maybe 3 weeks, and it just, I don't know. Even then, I'd never like felt the need for it or really enjoyed it that much. It was just ended up being more of a social thing at the time. And critical strike chance. Okay.
Yes.
Cocaine so many times, all those BlizzCons. No, it's actually university, but yeah. Easter's in 2 days in the Netherlands. We have first and second Easter. Are you gonna have another meat party with your family again? I forgot what the word for it is. Boogerman, thanks for gifting us up to Eleanor. Eleanor, good to see ya. Got modded for too many symbols. Well, that's what you get for being a pleb, okay? Now you're back. Drinking is basically a culture in Eastern Europe. Yeah, I've been to a lot of Americans don't recognize Easter as a holiday. Well, have you told them to do so? Taking up legal drugs in my life, no desire to willfully expand the list to others. Fair. Simple Wellington-ish dish planned for tomorrow. Sounds good to me. Live in the Netherlands. Literally never used drugs. Never got drunk. Never really smoked. I guess I'm just weird. No, it's not really weird. It's just different strokes for different folks. Is all it is. Pick up those runes. Bastion of Honor. 1% block chance per strength against enemies within 4 meters. Health on block. Fizz. Health. Mana. Okay. The long shot. Cinder Song. Movement speed projectiles with spirit thorns. Damage in Spriggan form. You cannot move while in Spriggan form. Plus 20 health regen in Spriggan form. That's nice, I guess. Until it got to the you can't move part. The move haunts you. Armor and dodge. The armor's kind of aids. Shard that though for Giga Shards. Mental res, int, blah 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 blah. Bone Curse, Decrepify. Sentinel Relic with Weaver's Will. Josh might want that. Wait, I can gift it to him, can't I? Bow attack, chance to slow. 19% increased HP. Me. Necrotic spells. Okay. Again, try this. Try this.
Take care.
Take care.